Like, I like J. Cole's features more than I like Kendrick's features.
Oh, of course.
You know what I'm saying? I like J. Cole's features a lot. Like, I only really like Kendrick on his own songs, like in his own work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hello. Welcome to BEERZ BARZ.
Your place for rapid fire hip hop discussion and great beer.
I am Kamal Kiddo.
O to the Golden Child. Do we really do rapid fire hip hop discussion anymore? It's no longer 3 minutes or 5 minutes. We just have conversations
man.
now.
It's not.
Your place for hip hop discussion and great beer.
Look at this guy.
Thank y'all for checking out last week's episode. We are back with a new episode. As you can see, we back in the layer. We haven't been here in a minute, you know what I'm saying?
We haven't been, man.
But it's a good thing.
How's the baby?
Here. The baby is doing fine, man. I was about an hour and a half late today because I had things to do. You know, unexpectedly.
It's all good, you know, it's all good.
Yeah,
it's all good.
We are here, man, you know what I'm saying? We finna pop off another episode. And that was unexpected.
That was unexpected.
Anyhow, thank y'all for checking out last week's episode. This week, of course, we are. Did we do classics last week too? We did, right? We did classics for 97, or finishing out the continuation.
Finished off 97, yes.
Okay, cool. So you already know this week is probably 98.
We're doing 98 this time around, this week.
Well, the first bit of 98. I think we're probably going to have to do.
Yeah, we're probably going to do it again.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see though. Want to get into the beer, or you want to get into the topics?
Let's get into the beer first.
Okay. I am on a real oldie but goodie vibe at this point right now, people. So recently, I think the other day I posted, I was drinking the Arrogant Bastard Ale. I'm not sure what it's
have we
called.
had that before on the show?
We haven't, but that's that's a typical, you know what I'm saying, when you're coming into craft beer, it's like, okay, that might be one of the ones people are aware of. Also, this joint here, you know what I'm saying, if you're familiar with, or if you...
We've had this before on the show.
We have? Okay.
A couple times.
We might have had, so they have three.
Oh,
they
you
have
got a point.
The Voodoo Ranger.
This is the Imperial. We've
They
had
have
Voodoo
the
Ranger.
right. They have the Voodoo Ranger regular IPA. This is the Imperial IPA. Then my favorite, they have a Juicy Haze IPA. We might need to do that next time. I like that joint.
I don't know if we've had the Imperial.
We haven't.
IPA.
This joint is 9% alcohol volume. We haven't had this one. 2 or 3 of these and you're good. Good. What I would say about this joint, definitely, you know what I'm saying, citrusy, piney notes and whatnot. A good balance of citrusy and piney notes. But definitely a drinkable joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's not super duper bitter and whatnot. This is one of my favorite beers, people. I feel like this is a starter. Like if you are coming into the craft beer world, you might have come in on one of New Belgium's IPAs, maybe one of Rev Brewing's IPAs or Lagunitas.
I'm about to say,
especially
New Belgium,
in the Midwest, you know what I'm
saying? Revolution.
Exactly, especially in the Midwest.
Brewing.
Bell's, Two Hearted Ales.
Bell's is pretty good.
Yeah.
I need to get some more. Two brothers.
You know what I'm saying?
But I've been
Midwest
a fan of Bell's.
Breweries in this. Yeah.
We need to holler at something, man. Where y'all at, man?
Well,
where
y'all at? Hopefully we'll get that set up at some point. Well, I don't want to speak too much to that, but you know.
we got deals on the table.
But what did I want to say about the beer, man?
Let me get this Bluetooth set up.
When it comes to the beers as well, please tell us what brought you into the craft world, all right? Because again, these are my oldie but goodies, you know what I'm saying? What brought you into, what's some of your favorite, you know, original craft beers? I know we all like to get on the new vibes and all that, but what brought you into this world? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all I got on that, man. That's one of my favorite joints.
So,
topics.
Should I run through them or should we just go? What you think?
Let's let the people know what we're doing.
So we're going to do from 1998, classics from 1998 are really good albums.
Yeah.
Classics. These might be classics.
Yeah.
I'm going to call them classics. We got Juvenile's 400 Degrees.
Back That Ass Up dropped.
Cash Money.
20 years ago today on the 24th of February.
Wow.
Back that thing up. Sorry, mama. Mama, my bad.
Mama.
Back that thing up. Mama. All right.
It's Dark and Hell is Hot, DMX.
Uh-huh.
And his debut album.
Yeah.
And Talib Kweli, Mos Def and Talib Kweli are Black Star.
The best album of 98.
Oh, hey.
Period.
Hey.
Yep.
Then we going to move into Why You Sleeping on Boogie.
We haven't done a Why You Sleep segment in a while, and
We
we're gonna do
haven't
that this
done it
time
in
around.
a while, man. Shout
Yeah.
out to my guy Nick who put me on. I didn't know anything about Boogie. I didn't know he was on. Is he on Shady Records?
I am not sure. We can
But I
explore
know
that though
he got Eminem on the album.
Yes, he does.
And I know, like, he was involved. That's how he came to prominence, I want to say. Like,
Okay.
I don't know if he was discovered by Eminem.
He
I don't know too much
He
about
is on
him, so
Shady
please-
Records. He is on Shady Records, yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, his album is kind of refreshing. I had never heard
really
of it,
is.
so let's
Yeah.
pause on that. And then we're going to talk about Offset, Father of Four. Offset's new album, Father of Four.
No,
And we were going to talk about Gunna, but OT
I didn't listen to it. I was listening. Yeah, I will for that.
I could drop some things about Gunna, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
But let's reverse back to 1998 real quick with the first album we're talking about today, Juvenile's 400 Degrees.
Is this the first of the Cash Money
I
drops?
was just about to ask you the same
I
thing,
believe
sir.
that I'm gonna say that it might be. If it's not, then maybe a Hot Boys album was first, but I don't think that's possible. I think it was Juvenile and then a Hot Boys album. I believe. I got a question. That you and that big body beans, huh?
So, when I was in high school, I was backpacked out.
Yeah.
I was all Most Def, Common, High Tech Beats, Pete Rock,
Yeah.
Soul Survivor came out the same year. Pete Rock,
Pete
Soul
Rock joint,
Survivor,
yeah.
which got some classic songs on it.
Yeah.
But I was not checking for Cash Money, G. I was like, man, they the bottom of the bottom, man.
Yeah.
What? Cash Money? This ain't real rap.
This ain't no real
You know
rap.
what I'm saying? I'm listening to Black Star, period. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? See those memes that got, what's in your diss man? You know what I'm saying? Black Star.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. And going back and listening to it, and when it came out, I didn't hear it. I knew this song. I knew Back That Thing Up. You know what I'm saying? I never listened to it.
Yeah.
He got some joints on here. My personal feeling is that the star of this show is Manny Fresh, G.
Yes. Okay.
beats.
Okay.
The beats, it's some good beats in here. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I see what he's doing with the music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And there's some beats on here that, it sounds dated. Sounds dated.
That's my thing. It didn't
But-
age well at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But people do
But-
consider this a classic. But to me, when I went back to it, I definitely was. I don't want to say forcing myself, but it was like, ooh, I'm not really feeling this right now. It sounded pretty dated. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
It didn't live well.
I agree.
But songs like this, songs like Ghetto Children is my joint.
Ghetto Children is good.
UPT with, you know what I'm saying, Juvenile, Big Times and Hot Boys.
True.
Then you got the legendary Back That Thing Up, you know what I'm saying?
Which is different from the video version.
Yeah.
And there's no 2009 to the 2000.
Yeah.
And there's no wobbly. Like, that's classic. And it's not on the album version? It's only on the video version?
Well, no. You had to think back then they had single versions. So that probably was the video version was probably the single that was
single
on
version?
the. Actually, it was.
Bro, wobbly. Bro, that's classic.
But that was on GCI though, and all the other like that.
But it's not on the album?
Yeah.
That used to make me upset.
Back
in the
then,
day.
you could buy a
'Cause it's
single.
still,
You know what I'm saying? You could buy the single. Yeah.
You could buy the single on CD.
Yeah. Wow. Jesus.
With like
Christ.
the instrumental,
Yeah.
the acapella. That's crazy.
Wow, but yeah, I don't have much more to talk about on this one. I respect the fact that everybody do like this joint, and I definitely back when it came out.
Yeah.
I think I listened to it maybe like a year or two after, because I think I did have this on tape, or somebody gave it to me on tape or something. I don't remember, but I do remember this album. But I don't know. I can't say that it really lived.
Yeah, man. And Drake tried to revitalize to back that ass up.
Yeah.
Like he sampled this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean,
Classic song though.
it's a classic song. I mean,
Classic song. And maybe the album is generally
it may be a
maybe
regional classic.
Maybe oh yeah. Oh, it
Maybe
definitely
a regional
is.
classic.
We couldn't go to New Orleans like, bro, this album ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, put him. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't do that. So,
True.
but yeah, man, Juvenile,
400 degrees.
400 degrees.
Moving on to the next album. Let's go ahead and holler at DMX. We were in Louisiana. Now we gonna go east a little bit.
Are we gonna go to the
To
concert
Yonkers.
when he comes to Chicago? I feel like we should.
Did that already happen?
No, but it's gonna be, I think, in May, or I think it's in May. I don't see how DMX is gonna be on tour and like we don't go. Like, have you ever seen him perform live?
I've never seen him
never
perform.
did. I think
That's probably a show.
I think like
First of all,
I think it's a must.
so this versus 400 degrees.
Yeah.
These songs don't sound dated.
This does not sound dated.
It sounds like it could be made today. And that could be, there's a lot of samples on this album.
Yeah.
This song itself is not a sample. This is Swiss. Shout out to Swiss.
Yeah.
Rough Riders Anthem is classic.
Oh yeah.
He got a lot, how old was he when he did this joint? Because he reminds me of
He was in his 20s.
his
man.
energy. I want to say his energy is similar to Tupac's. You know what I'm
Definitely
saying?
was.
But
Definitely.
he didn't have the outside of music persona that was as polarizing as Tupac had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I don't know though.
you know what? You got a point.
I think
it wasn't as polarizing.
He didn't
but
have a beef as big as, I think, because that's one of the things Tupac was known for, the Biggie, you know what I'm saying, clash as well.
Yes.
But
True.
DMX has had his legal run-ins and whatnot,
True.
you know what I'm saying? But
True.
I feel you though, but I do, just from his, the passion,
Passionate.
you know what I'm saying, and his
Passionate.
voice that comes off clearly when you listen to the music, definitely see the Pac comparison, but go ahead. Yeah.
And the duplicity
Yeah.
of like the ruggedness and the spirituality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was a lot of it. It's a lot of it on the album.
Realism,
G.
for sure, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Damien joint,
Yeah.
where he's got that voice in his head,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo,
Something
why
wrong,
don't
yeah.
you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying, go do this bad stuff.
Yeah.
Man, but that's my man's though. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Like, he had a lot of, there's one line,
I hope your daughter is over 15 so I can rape her or something like that. That was on.
Wow.
That was on here.
yeah, that's a little extreme.
Cash used to be
So
wild.
in 98, 99, before like 2017, 2016, especially in the 90s, rap was very harsh, brash. A lot of, reckless terms being thrown around, reckless ideas. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? There's a lot of faggots and raping chicks
Yeah.
and you know what I'm saying? It was reckless. As far as the content, it was harsh.
Yeah.
A lot of it. But to me, it was, you know what I'm saying, just expressing a very extreme idea. You know what I'm saying? I got the idea. It's rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't think nothing else of it. It's not like I want to go out and do these
Right,
things.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Gee. And it's corny to me now that, rappers gotta apologize for things like that. You know what I'm saying? Though it's reckless. Though saying I'm gonna slip a drink and I'm gonna slip something in a girl and slip something in this girl's drink so I can rape her later. That's a little reckless. It's all reckless.
It's all reckless, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dang, man, it's hard to justify it.
Yeah, it is very much. Well, that's the problem. And
It's hard to justify
honestly,
it.
that might be a topic in its own because,
It is.
when
It is.
somebody...
Because in today's age, the things that they were saying then, you know what I'm saying? they have to put out a press release and all types of stuff
now, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, and some artists still say reckless stuff.
Yeah.
But they're not as big as some other artists. So,
right.
You know, like, 21 Savage said the Jewish line. Like, things are kosher, something like that, some Jewish line.
I wouldn't have apologized for that.
That was rap. Yeah. That wasn't even harsh.
That was a bar.
That was a bar.
Yeah.
And you making him apologize?
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
Man. But then there's people like Rick Ross a couple years ago that said, slip something in a chick's drink. You know what I'm saying? If I had heard that in the 90s, I wouldn't have thought nothing of it.
Exactly.
And I would be considered an impressionable teen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't have thought nothing of it.
Right.
I hear DMX's crazy lines, and I didn't think nothing of it.
Yeah, there are a lot of them.
I didn't think nothing of it at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to say, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Even as a parent, I like my rap, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I like unfiltered, raw rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I hate edited versions of songs, G.
Yeah.
Give me what you got. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But DMX, though, It's Dark and Hell is Hot. He's got a lot of
raw, gritty, New York tunnel. I just see the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? I've never been to the tunnel. I've never been to New York. But
he had beef with K Solo.
Yeah.
I don't even know much about K Solo.
Yeah.
But I just know he had beef with him.
Yeah. But dope joints like what we're listening to right now, you know what I'm saying? This is the Get At Me Dog with She Luch, you know what I'm saying? X is coming. You talked about
X
the
is
Damien
coming.
joint.
Damien.
Has Going Down, Classic Street. Classic Street.
Oh, shout out to Dame Grease who produced a lot of these joints. I don't know if he produced that one.
Classic street love song. You know what I'm saying? That's something that the thugs like actually could play for their girl.
Types of games was being played. How's it going down?
Yeah, man.
It's on, it's on. If it's on till it's gone, that I got to know now.
Yeah.
Is you with me or what?
Man, yeah. I would say very Tupac-ish in this respect. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to compare the two, but you know,
True.
This is very how you get around-ish. I mean, I forgot the name of the song. You know what I'm talking about, though.
I get
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But just a dope joint and dope
DMX.
video as well.
Yeah, G.
Stop Being Greedy.
Stop Being Greedy was my joint, G.
Niggas then started some classic, just New York, 5 guys on the track, bars. Was that Swiss? Niggas then started the last joint.
It might be.
Classic instrumental from like cypher. Like if somebody want a cypher, you could throw this joint on. You should be able to get. If you can't rap to this, stop rapping if you're a rapper.
Right, he made the last joint. The crew joint.
Bruh.
Rough Riders and his boy, the Locks. Mace.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Classic crew joint, man. Ended out the song, ended out the album on a classic, bruh.
It's still.
It's gotta be
holds
Swiss.
up.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't want to say
it. Don't
anything,
quite
yeah.
sound like Swiss.
It doesn't.
At that time,
It doesn't. You're
Swiss
right.
got a sound at that time.
Yeah, he does,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? But Mace.
Yeah.
But DMX dropped 2 albums this year, G.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And this is his debut album. I heard him just on that Money Power Respect.
The Lock
off the
joint.
Lock.
Yeah.
And then his album came out.
Yeah.
Oh, and he was on that LL Cool J 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
With Cannabis
Yeah.
and Method Man and all them. Redman.
Mm-hmm.
And then I heard his album. Then his album dropped. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know too much about him except for those 2 features.
But he's such a charismatic presence on the mic and then the videos and everything he do. I've seen performances of X. when they say he never had a hype man. It's him on stage.
He don't
giving
need a hype man.
Everything, you know what I'm saying? So definitely a classic for me, man.
Straight up.
Moving on.
Black Star, Mos Def, Talib Kweli. They are Black Star.
The best album from 1998. Let me tell you something, first of all. Shout out to this guy, because look here. Okay, first of all, look.
Black people unite. Let's all get down. We got.
I didn't even hear this until 2001.
Is this
through
the black with the black shade, the black car?
This guy.
Driving from very far to where you are. It's just commonplace and different.
I didn't hear Black Star until like 01 because of the first floor in Allen. You know what I'm saying? This guy had a CD book. Well, you and Kof, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of music came from him, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have an outlet of East Coast stuff like this, you know what I'm saying, where I was from. So, but just listening to this album over the years and then revisiting it now.
It still holds up, G.
Fam.
It still holds up, G.
It sounds just like, to me, if somebody was going to make a good backpack, good duo, conscious, whatever album, this could still be played right now.
Yeah.
They rapping. Hat Tech is
dude.
producing. Concepts.
Concepts,
bro.
They got concepts on here.
If you're not talking about Mos and Talib Kweli,
ain't no filler on this
when
album.
you talking about duos, you gotta talk about them to me when you think about the Fabs and the Jadas and the people talk about like a Beans and a J or though, you know, putting those people together on tracks, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, they are right there to me.
Yeah.
Outcasts, you know what I'm saying? When you talk about people that are on duos. Now they only have one album.
That's the problem. But
to this day, we still want a Mos Def and Talib Kweli album.
And it's supposed to be happening.
And it's 20 years later.
20 years later, dude. It's supposed to be happening, but I don't
trust
know.
nothing.
Right, I don't trust nothing until it happens.
But you go. You have more of a story than me.
So check this out, man. Hey, man, look, first of all, when I first heard Definition, G, first of all, when I first heard this album.
Bro, hold on, wait. Okay. Mos Def flow kicking this song off is
nasty.
And then Talib came and matched him. They was going to war the whole album.
Yo, from the first to the last of it, delivery is passionate. You're holding out the half of it, forecasting aftermath of it. Woo! Accurate assassin. Bethlehem and Nazareth.
Bro, they is
rapping. And whoever produced it, I think he on an MPC, G, because their sound like that.
Yeah.
Like they going like
they plugging, yeah.
They over here just
exactly.
They just playing with the Brooklyn, New York City, and they pay murals a big.
Matched
the
it.
cats we trust because the life look pretty. What a pity.
Look,
it's intense.
This is the best album of that year, man. Easily. Look, just go through. We fanning out. Excuse us. Go ahead.
Just a remix to the last song. Definition then redefinition.
Can we talk about Mos Def as a singer? You know what I'm saying? Like, good singing voice. You know what I'm saying?
They had amazing chemistry, G.
Yeah.
Amazing chemistry.
You have to mention them for duos, man. You have to.
And that's the thing, like, they only have one album.
Okay, Lauryn Hill. She's still cashing out on tours off one album.
That is true. Now, they not touring this album, though. They could make a bag if they do.
Exactly.
They could make a bag.
Let them announce a Black Star tour tomorrow. That joint is selling out.
I'll be like,
right. Let me get my credit card information. You know
for real. Hey, G. But yeah, man. Every song, like,
Every
Children's
song.
Story is a remix,
Yeah.
like a retake on the Slick Rick joint,
Yeah.
Children's Story. Brown Skin Lady, ooh.
Good joint.
Ooh, my God. This is one of my joints. Like, bruh.
Shout out to
This
Sparks.
beat hard, G.
Sparks went to Virginia and came back with Timberlands and bomber coats bumping Black Star and stuff. So shout out to you for
Brown
that.
Skin Lady.
Yeah.
Gee, the fact that most can sing adds to the dynamic.
That's what I'm
G.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? You walk. I like the way you move. The way you move.
I can hear J. Cole doing this today. You see what I'm saying? I can
And
hear.
everybody on the avenue. I know.
I can hear Cole doing this today.
Everybody on the avenue. I know.
And I bet if we was big and we brought J. Cole in to talk about this album, he'd be like, bro, yeah, blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, G. J. Cole, where you at? How you
Yeah.
feel about this album, man?
Exactly.
Talk about it. Hashtag Beers and Bars, bro.
Look. Okay, can you go to the one of the
Ooh.
number?
Okay, so hold on. Let me talk about this one real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
KOS,
Knowledge of
Determination,
Self, yeah.
Knowledge of Self, right? So it features Vinia Mojica. At that time, Vinia Mojica was on like a couple of Tribe joints, maybe some De La joints. I was waiting for her album, G. She never dropped a full album, I don't think. Bruh. I thought she was the rawest singer, G. Like, bruh. I remember seeing her name, Vinia Mojica. Bro, she needs to drop an album, G. I don't know what happened with that, G. But I plan on putting her on a t-shirt, G.
I think a lot of people from this camp or from this group, right? I think a lot of them was so like she's on a song
She's
about
like Guapale, G.
she's on a song called Knowledge of Self. I think a lot of the people like her probably couldn't deal with like the whackness of an industry, like you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of cats from
the music industry, like
You know
it was
what I'm
a
saying?
real industry.
Yeah.
You had to be signed to a label.
you know what I mean?
I think she was on a label, but like she probably got shelved.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
and probably wasn't going for whatever politics was of that time. This is a real politic-driven package, sell your package, and all that type of era. You know what I'm saying? It's not independent. Like, shout out to independent people now who can, do what they do. Back then, it wasn't no. You needed
The
a label.
playing field is different now.
Yeah.
G. But yeah, the last thing I want to talk about on here, supposedly player haters is talking about, or hater players, is it was a rumor that at that time it was about Puff and Bad Boy.
I can imagine. So yeah, listening to it.
But the liner notes say no, that's not true. You know what I'm saying? But everybody kind of took it like you dissing them.
Yeah.
I mean, during that time, Backpackers was going hard on the jiggy scene. You know what I'm saying? Like they was going hard. Like, man, all that's whack. All of that is whack. G.
Exactly.
All of that is whack. They was going
That's very
hard.
interesting. Yeah, they were. Yeah.
They was going hard on that. Everybody, G. Everybody was going hard on that, G.
Shut up, Bonsu. Go ahead.
But yeah, G. These in the Night is my joint. Of course, Respiration.
No. You're gonna. No. No.
Hey, Respiration was just on Virgil Abloh. Shout out to Louis Vuitton. Virgil Abloh just did a a playlist for Apple, and Respiration is on that playlist, G.
Let me tell you something.
High Tech,
Let me tell y'all
produced
something.
by High Tech.
Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna be quiet.
The new,
When most come in.
the new moon roll high in the cloud of the metropolis, shining like who on top of this? Arguing and busting land, hardcore hustling with words and ideas.
All right.
The concept of the whole song is that the city
Is awake.
is
Moving.
awake,
Yeah.
G.
Fam.
The city is
Okay,
moving.
all right, okay.
The people in it giving it life.
And what's crazy is
And
that
the city is breathing. The city is moving. And respiration.
what's crazy for me is that the production matches that. The beat is very forthcoming. It's pulsating. It's boom boom, doom doom. The bass boom. It's the same the whole song. It does it boom boom. It's very pulsating, right? To me, this is one of the best songs ever made in hip hop, ever.
I wouldn't
If
be
there's
mad
a
at
top
that.
10 or a top 20 song list, as far as if somebody was like, hey, make me a hip hop list for songs, this gotta go on that, G. It has to go on there.
I ain't mad at that,
It
dude.
has to. I know this. Even though back then I wasn't on this, I knew this video.
That I can't recline. Bless
Common
the holes in the
Sense
night till I
killed
breast
the last
breathing.
verse.
Bro. Nola. Excuse me.
Look.
No lie. When this song, so I'm on a bus hearing this for the first time in my Discman, right? On my way to school. When this song came on and I heard Common come in, because I ain't looking at the track list or nothing. And Common come in, I hear his voice, I'm like, oh, snap, he's about to spit. Bro, I'm so excited, first of all, that Common is on here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then he did his thing. I'm like, bro.
I asked my
This
guy
song hard, G.
how traveling the world sound. What did he say? He found it hard to. What did he say?
I found it hard to believe he hadn't been past downtown. It's
Fam.
deep. Yeah, G.
Do you even understand how deep a quote like that is, G? And for him to be speaking about Chicago and our mentality, a lot of cats from out south or out west
That's
ain't even
true.
been past.
That's true.
Some cats ain't even been
If you
past
from
35th.
Chicago, yeah.
If you from out south, you ain't been past. You know what I'm saying? And you
There's a
have
lot
that
of
one
people like
perspective,
that,
like,
G.
what? Bro, all I know
I-
is this. All right, I'm fanning out. Let me chill out.
I take the L, transfer to the 2, to the gate.
Yeah.
See, that's all New York. That's all New York. But we got somebody on a classic rap song represents Chicago.
If
G.
you don't know this song, shame on you.
Breathe out. And if you don't know it, get enlightened, G.
Classic
Black Star.
instrumental. Everybody's
Most
verse killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, G. Oh my God.
Yeah, bro.
We fanned it out right now.
Yeah, I
G.
really am. This is
It's
the
like
best
we
out
ain't
there.
even doing a show right
Yeah.
now, man.
That's good though. Hold on.
On the Amen.
I stood looking at my former hood, felt the spirit in the wind, knew my friend was gone.
Good.
Wow.
Dirt on the casket, the hurt
I couldn't mask it. Dirt on the casket, the hurt. I couldn't mask it. Ooh.
past 7 steps to heaven. They held waiting to exhale and
Make the bread leaven.
veteran of the Cold War.
It's Chicago. I go for.
What's
up?
It's Chicago. I go for it. Oh my God.
Sat by the window and cut stone.
Listening to shorties cuss long,
Young girls who read minds.
but they butt strong. What?
Speak the Lord,
Didn't have a touch tone.
It's a dog world. You got a much home.
some of this land I must own out of the
City. They want us gone.
tearing down the jacks we ain't
Plus home.
What? Gentrification? Is that what he's talking about?
surrounded by hate.
Y'all love home.
My guy, how he got trapped in the world sound. Found it hard to imagine he hadn't been past downtown.
What?
Hey, man.
I heard the city breathing the city.
Number 2.
All right, we're yeah.
It's deep.
I heard my man breathing the city.
I don't want to fan
A
out anymore.
reality I touch, but for me it's hard to keep.
So much on my mind.
Just can't recline.
Blasting holes in the night until she let sunshine. Breathing. Big head there. Yeah. All right.
We smoke, we trace the skyline.
What we gonna do next? Classic mixtapes.
I can't take it, y'all. I can feel the city breathing.
I should have had 3 of these joints.
Ooh.
I don't think we're gonna finish. I think we're gonna finish.
All right, man. Let's get back focused.
Let's get back, folks. It's okay if you're listening to this in podcast world, you just watched us fan out on Black
did.
Star by
You
Talib
did.
Kweli and Mos Def. My radio
Yeah,
voice.
man.
All right.
All right, so we're going to do classic mixtapes. I don't think I mentioned that in the rundown.
You want us to do it?
Let's do it, man.
Yeah.
Let's do it,
We
man.
can spend a little time on this. Just talking about,
Classic
you know,
mixtapes, man.
and I want to hear y'all's input because I
Yeah.
really feel as if this topic itself,
Yeah.
I think everybody likes a certain mixtape or a certain amount of mixtapes, you know what I'm saying, from whatever artist, but we have general discussion. If I asked you, yo, what's your favorite mixtape ever, son? Like, what would you, or multiple, whatever you
Sure,
have.
I got multiples.
Okay.
I got multiples.
All right.
Off the top of my head, I know I like Detroit, Big Sean. Kanye's mixtape where he was showing, I don't know the name of it. I think it might be called Can't Tell Me Nothing. But I just know like it's like
He had a fire mixtape in college that had all
yeah.
the original version of Home on it.
Oh, I don't know if that was like from him though. I think somebody might have did that.
Oh, mashed all those songs up together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the original version of Home.
Good Morning America, some. That
Yeah.
joint was on there. All them joints. Yeah.
But so there's that classic mixtapes, probably Dedication to Lil
Bruh,
Wayne.
Okay, we share that one.
Gucci Mane's Trap God for me.
Yeah.
Is a really good Gucci mixtape.
Yeah.
I think Days Before Rodeo is a mixtape.
Travis Scott.
Yeah, so that's a very good mixtape.
And
Like
like
that.
released on SoundCloud, right?
Yes, it is on SoundCloud. That's a classic. Like, my God, that's a good. Like, hearing that, I'm like, I'm gonna continue to listen to this guy.
Listen to
G.
this guy here. Okay.
I'm gonna continue to listen to his work. G.
Yeah.
Mixtapes, man, right off the back, dang, man. I had a list. I should have wrote it down, man.
I'm gonna go. Most of my mixtape choices are gonna be all Lil Wayne from the era in which I said that I think he solidified him as the greatest of his era. Dedication 2, Fire, Drought 3, No Ceilings 1. Drought 3 is the one where he killed like all the. He did the sky is the limit, that joint, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
He killed the
See, it's hard for me to remember what's on those because
he just was
it's hard for
a
me
he
to
was a
remember.
rapping machine, like you said. He was
one
just,
of those joints he did. I think it might be Dedication 2 where he did the Outkast joint, Elevators.
No, that was yeah. Okay, wait. No Ceilings 1, he did the I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I think you're right. Yeah.
He did something. It might have been Dedication 2. He did
Was it
whatever he
Elevators?
did that Outkast joint, G. I'm like, bro.
That's No Ceilings 1.
killing
It wasn't Elevators. It was the so I'm watching her fine ass walk to my some. That was No Ceilings.
I
when
gotta
he
go
did
to.
that.
I gotta go to that piff.
You got it exactly. Okay, I'll keep going while you're doing that. Lupe Fiasco, Fahrenheit,
Ooh.
1st and 15th, I believe.
I think. Yeah.
Classic.
That's a good joint. Yeah.
It's me, so just let me put the streets down like steamrollers for the cats that push.
Future's Monster is put me on as far as Future. Like I bought Honest.
Yeah.
And it got some joints on it, but when I heard Monster, I still listen to that today. Monster is one of might be his best work. G.
Yeah. Dirty Sprite 2. But yeah.
Dirty Sprite 2 is a good album.
Yeah, it's the best one.
Official album, maybe.
Of all of them.
No. Monster is crazy, G. Monster is crazy,
People
G.
say that a lot, yeah. Cushion Orange Juice.
Cushion
Say she
Orange
never
Juice, of
been. Yeah.
That's a classic, G.
Is that
I
one
like
joint on there?
Currency's New Jet City.
Yeah.
Currency's New Jet City
Yeah.
is a very good album, G.
Jeezy Trap or Die.
Oh wow! Oh snap!
Yeah. It's some good. Let us
I'm not
know.
up on that one though.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? But it's a lot of classic.
It's
like,
some more mixtapes. I just can't remember them, man.
And the thing is, here's the thing. Mixtapes shifted from rapping over other people's beats to making original songs.
Because mixtapes are now on regular streaming platforms, right?
Yes, they are. Yes.
Was Chance's joint an album, really? The first one?
So
Not really, right?
supposedly he's he's promoting his new joint that's coming out in July as his debut album.
See what I'm saying?
Meaning, Coloring Book was a mixtape.
Mm.
And I didn't know that.
Best mixtape ever because it got album of the year, right? Didn't it?
I think it was nominated.
No, it got album of the year at the Grammys in 2016.
No, it did not.
Yes, it did.
No, it did not.
Because we said it was going to win and it won.
Bro, Album of the Year?
I think so.
It didn't win Album of the Year.
2016?
It did not win Album of the Year out of
Hip-hop.
other categories?
Hip-hop.
No, it did not. It didn't win that. No, it did not. It did not win
2016 a hip-hop album of the year?
It got
For Grammys?
nominated, and he won an award for something. But, hold on, man. Nah. No, sir. No, sir. No. Impossible. Improbable. I can't see that. Keep talking about something else. Let me
Okay,
go
I don't have anything else outside of that. Let us know your favorite mixtape. I know everybody gonna be posting Wayne and Gucci and all that, but yeah.
Of course, you know what I'm saying? They you know, it should be given, you know, Gucci, Lil Wayne, these guys are like mixtape murderers.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Lil B.
Who was that?
You got guys that put out like, you know, really good mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? Lil B might not be in there, but Blue Flame by Lil B is a pretty good mixtape.
Blue Flame by Lil B.
It's a pretty good mixtape. Blue Flame is probably his claim to fame. You know what I'm saying? That's got wonton soup on it. If you up on Lil B, you know what I'm saying? I was a fan back then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wonton soup. Okay, I remember. Okay, yeah.
Let me see. I mentioned Future's Monster. I mentioned was Drake's
So Far Gone. Is that a?
I wouldn't put that in my top though. Like it's a good project, but you know, I don't really go back to that joint like that. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
But I do go back to If You're Reading This, It's Too Late.
2017 best rap album, Coloring Book, Chance the Rapper.
Best rap album?
Yes.
Out of who?
Told you. I'm the golden child, man. I do this for a living.
Well, out of the rest of these, I mean, that was kind of all of these albums not that good. Life of Pablo,
Pablo, but no.
Blank Face, it's a good album.
I wanted that one to win.
Views, Drake, no. Major Key, of course not. And the Anonymous Nobody, De La Soul, I'm surprised they got nominated.
They do as a throw in.
Yeah.
But look, you lying. So Far Gone.
Coloring Book wasn't.
So Far Gone, G. Is if it is a mixtape.
It's a mixtape. I mean, it wasn't an official album.
I would throw it in there. I thought it was an album. That's why I didn't put it in there.
It's not an official album. But I believe.
That's one of them borderline joints, though. I mean, can we really call that a mixtape? It's all original music.
That's what I'm saying, though. That is the culture now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mixtapes, them cats be putting out all original songs.
Yeah.
That can be deemed an album. But I don't know, you know, that distinction on how they do that, but it's not an album. It's not an official album. Like, Thank Me Later is his official debut.
Okay.
Album.
All right, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? But, and a lot of people say Comeback Season is Drake's best.
They lying, though.
I haven't heard all the Comeback Season to say yay or nay on that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as Drake, if You're Reading This, It's Too Late, that's one of his best works.
That's a mixtape, ain't it?
I think it's a mixtape. That's up there, bruh.
Yeah.
For Drake, that's
Very
a
good.
killer.
It
G.
was not better than So Far Gone, but yeah, for sure.
Please, that's better than So Far Gone, G.
Sure.
No, bro, it's better.
That's fine.
What can you say from So Far Gone except Best I Ever Had? Except for that.
The joint where he remixed Kanye's joint.
That's cool.
I've Got to Be Unstoppable is
Bruh.
very good. Uptown,
Bro.
Uptown is good.
Okay. What else?
Keep going.
Bruh.
I've named 4 or
Drake.
5 songs off the top.
Okay, first of all, legend.
That's not no.
What
That's
did it do the
decent.
6 with my woes?
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah. So is Best I Ever
Jungle.
Had. What's Jungle? Which one is that one?
That's the slow joint. That's when it's only.
Fuck you like I'm in Houston. Taking everything slow, so slow. Can't compete with that. Keep going.
That's pretty good.
I know. Yeah, I know.
But still, no, G. No. I like So Far Gone.
When they re-release that joint onto Apple and to commemorate its release, then I'll put that up there with So Far Gone.
Oh my God. That's before his debut. Drake is Drake now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to re-release. It's already an album.
Why are they re-releasing this one?
Because it wasn't on any platform. It wasn't on any platform. That's probably why we even talking about this, because he dropped the mixtape. What other mixtapes are good? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Because it was widely heralded as a great mixtape during this time, and they really put him on and got him a tour and everything else. That's why they re-released it more than anything else. But yeah. Go ahead. What's the next topic?
I know there's mixtapes we forgot or left out.
You tell us. This your job, not ours.
Man. Tell us what mixtapes we missing.
Yeah.
There's definitely some classic mixtapes that we're missing, G.
I think we covered most of the classic ones because mixtape wasn't even.
Kendrick's. It wasn't an official album.
The one that was your number one that one year.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. No, it's not a classic mixtape.
No, not the one that had 6 joints on it.
Oh,
the one before his first
thing.
album.
Is it a mixtape?
It's before his first album. Before his first
Section 80.
Section 80. It's a mixtape. It's not his first official album. It's not his debut album.
That's an EP, I think.
But it's not an EP. It was a full joint.
I don't know.
It was more than 10 songs.
I don't know.
So it's a mixtape. Overly Dedicated was good too. Overly Dedicated was my introduction to Kendrick.
I don't know if those are mixtapes.
They were mixtapes.
Maybe we need a definition of what is a mixtape.
Bro, if it's not released by a major label, maybe.
Nah, you can't. See, that's the thing. That's the thing.
I thought Coloring Book was an album.
Chance finessed us. Yo, Chance, you finessed the whole game with that one. It's his fault. It's his fault, really. That's an album. That's not a mixtape, Chance. It's an album. You didn't rap over anybody else's beats, Chance. You released it on Apple through whatever deal you had with Apple.
He wasn't the first to do that. Like there's other artists that have been making original music and putting it out.
Not for an entire album, though.
Bro, yes.
Who?
Bruh, Cushion Orange Juice is all original music.
That's true. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of artists been doing this. Detroit is all...
But they officially let us know that it was a mixtape. Chance finessing.
Yeah.
They finessing out here, G. It
Yeah,
probably was some
that.
weird shit that he was doing to make it a mixtape versus for some streaming reasons or whatever.
Yeah,
Chance
he did,
smart and shit.
Yeah, that's true.
He didn't run for president like
at that
2028
time,
or something.
at that time, he wasn't selling it. You know what I'm saying? That was his whole thing. He wasn't selling it. It was just, dang, he won a Grammy for a mixtape.
But see, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Chance believes music should be free anyway. So the only way to finesse it really was to be. You think you slick? You didn't come on our show. We out south right now on like wherever.
Right,
we
where you at, bro?
Right. Come on the show and have a beer, man. If you drink, you know what I'm saying. We know. Yeah. So all right.
He might
Let's
not
move
drink.
on. Yeah. He do Zans
right.
and shit, don't he? I don't know. But yeah.
He used to, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know.
Moving on. Why you sleep, man?
Y'all sleep on the best album to me of the year right now, as far as within a short time, or possibly.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. It's a very good album.
You about to make me go back and listen to it now, G.
Boogie.
Boogie.
West Coast artist. I'm not really sure
Everything's for sale.
what album this is for him.
So, this I do know. This is his debut album. It's his debut album.
Shady Records.
Shady Records, man. Boogie.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, you know what I'm saying, other shout out to that's the only album. Oh wait, maybe he got other albums out there. Hold on a minute.
I'm not sure if he does or not, but
I thought this was his debut.
tonality, I don't like to compare people, but tonality and the tone, very Chance-ish. He's not Chance at all. But if you hear his melodic rapping and whatnot, and just his vocal tones, chances that he's very, you know, that's who you can kind of think of when you hear his work. Yeah, man.
Shut up. Just ain't trying to hear none of that.
This is an album and it's only 39 minutes,
Bruh,
man.
fire.
But he got some quality.
Quality,
He got quality.
retrospective.
Yeah.
We tired of hearing you pour. Watch your heart about how you in the struggle and how you at war.
Man,
He
monologue,
got-
nice monologue right here.
He got me. It had me thinking, G.
Very introspective, man.
Very introspective.
Especially
G.
thinking about like tough relationships. He got some good relationship songs on here, man.
Very. And I had never heard of him. G.
Yeah.
Till my guy Nick put me on.
Yeah.
And listening to it, I'm like, you know what, man? He's rapping. He kind of rapping, G. But it's very personal and
Very personal, which is my music. I love
Bro.
it. I'm tired of the question if God exists. I want to get murdered already. Wait, what?
Yes, G.
I don't need a murder weapon. I don't need a murder weapon. I'm at war with my reflection. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bruh. That's what I'm
and then
talking
the
about.
musicality is on point.
Rap. Hey, bro. Rap is good, G. Rap is good, man.
Yeah.
And you got to be able to give these cats a chance out here, G. You got to listen. Can't skim through it. All these guys that be like, man, these new guys not talking about nothing. It don't matter what it is. From Boogie, Gunna, Offset, whatever it is, man. You got to listen to them.
They don't know how to use their phones.
He's spitting, G.
He rapping the whole album. It's like it's like, and this is my problem with people nowadays. It's like
West Coast.
It's like, yo,
West Coast got a different vibe.
where the
G.
real rap at? It's like, have you heard this yet? Like, what we doing? What's crazy though is that people will hear a little bit of the melodic rapping and be like, you playing yourself. This guy is an MC, man, and he giving you his pain and his suffering and his story on this album.
Yeah, G. It's good, G.
He got a drum with Eminem.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, even the drum with JID is fire. Soho.
Yeah, the joint with six black.
Yes.
Black.
Skydive. Yeah.
That joint is good.
Fire.
Man. Like, I heard this when it first came out a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This came
Months
out
at this point. Yeah.
like a month ago almost. You know what I'm saying?
I'm listening to this on the way home. Go ahead though. Yeah.
But yeah, man. You have to excuse me, man. Like, if somebody's rapping for real, and I can understand what they saying and all of that, I'm gonna listen to them.
Yeah.
And he rapping, G.
Yeah.
He's rapping for real.
Yeah.
And I had never heard of him before.
Yeah.
I don't know where he came from, G.
Me neither. I just know
I don't know his trajectory. I don't know.
I just
know
saw his
nothing
album drop. I didn't know nothing about him. I'm like, who is Boogie? Let me listen to it. And I pressed play, and the monologue immediately caught me because of the passion and what he was saying and the truth and the honesty. I'm
this
like,
one of the first Why You Sleeps that I can, like, you know what I'm saying, talk about. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was asleep.
Yeah.
I was asleep.
Yeah.
Because he is good.
He's
G.
good.
He is good.
He really is. He really is good.
Like, He need a couple more. He need a couple more albums under his belt.
Yeah.
Like a shepherd having sex with his sheep.
What you heard?
All this talk in my ear.
He got some lines on here.
some lines.
Eminem got some verses.
He got some lines.
He got some lines on here.
Nightmare. Fuck it, I thought this might be a good time to put woke me to
I thought it was a good line. Like a shepherd that's having sex with his sheep. That's what you heard.
Yeah. Dude, that dude is nasty, man. The one-liners and whatnot, he nasty, man. His punches are crisp. But yeah, check out Boogie. Why You Sleep.
Why You Sleep on
most
Boogie.
recent album, Everything's for
Everything's
Sale.
for sale.
Yeah.
Holla at Boogie.
Final topic of the day.
Final topic.
No.
Offset's father of four. I can't talk about this album without discussing Gunna because I kind of listen to them simultaneously.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now, first of all, I was excited to listen to Offset's album because I'm a fan of the Migos. This young man seems to think that Offset is the best rapper out of the Migos.
Yeah, he is, though.
He is one of.
There's three of them, so he's better than Quavo, and then he's better than Takeoff. But go ahead, yeah.
Takeoff kind of spit to me. You know what I'm saying? And Quavo plays a role. He's not a rapping rapper.
Quavo should pick all the beats.
Maybe.
And then sing on all the hooks.
Maybe.
For every Migo representative.
He should definitely do all the hooks. But Offset is a good rapper. All the songs sound the same, though.
Yeah.
The beats sound the same. His cadence is the same.
I felt like every
beat
beat was just like...
It was kind of all the same. There's some bounce on it, and I can get with it, but I can't even tell you what most of the songs were about. I can tell you what some of the lines were here and there. Like I remember the Kanye line.
The intro is very good.
The intro is very good. Shout out to Big Rube.
Yeah.
I mean, but he's been good on everything, always. To the Outkast stuff.
Yeah.
Atlanta.
All around, yeah.
The movie Atlanta, he was on there.
Yes,
he was on that joint. Big Rube is always good. You know what I'm saying? He's always good, G.
Yeah.
And he's been in the game for a very long time doing rappers' songs, G. Mm-hmm. He's always good. But and I like that he included him. I like CeeLo's portion on the album. CeeLo is a beast already. You already know that he's a good artist. Yeah. He comes in and outshines Offset to me on that song. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me play that song.
Yeah.
But
he's the best part of that.
He comes in and outshines Offset, G. You know what I'm saying?
North Star, yeah.
Clout is cool with Cardi B.
Cardi outshined him. Well, because she's Cardi, though. I mean, she's the wave. She's one of the waves right now.
I think that J. Cole has been killing verses, but this verse was subpar to me.
Uninspiring, yeah, for sure.
It's not, and it could be. I don't know what it was. I just think that his verse was kind of just,
whatever. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he's been killing all of his other verses otherwise. You know
I'll
what
tell
I'm saying?
you,
this album in general is kind of.
Yeah, man. I'm kind of interested in what the Migos do after this one, you know, because I mean everybody has had a solo album. Yeah. They've had 2 albums released recently that have both done well commercially. Even though the second Culture joint was okay.
The Migos Culture 1
is here, you know.
Culture 1 is pretty good, G.
It's a very good album.
It's a good album, G.
I like the Legacy joint. I like Quarter Mil with Gucci.
Oh, yeah.
I like Made Man a lot. And of course, like I just said, I like Father of 4, which is the first joint on here, you know what I'm saying? Really introspective, personal type song.
Very introspective,
regarding his children and whatnot. But like Kamal said, you know, it's a lot of It's a lot of repetition and whatnot.
It's a lot of repetition, G. Travis Scott's song don't even come in. The Travis Scott 21 joint don't even do too much for me, man.
Yeah.
Like, overall, I don't really have to return to it, G. Unfortunately. After this, I may not
wow me
return
I only
to it.
listened once. When it was like I was on autopilot, man.
And even though, and I started this by
I have to
saying-
listen again though. I'm gonna give it another listen and see if I can get something different.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Me too. And even though you didn't listen to Gunna, and Gunna is kind of on the same tip as this as far as a lot of the songs, a lot of the beats kind of sort of sound the same. And a lot of the, his content is all stunting, mostly, you know what I'm saying? And building with his crew, getting money type stuff.
Yeah.
Those songs are a little bit more popping.
Yeah.
Like, whereas Offset is rapping, look, CeeLo.
CeeLo popping on this joint. But he has harmonies and all kind of stuff going on that makes it interesting.
But Gunna, and I know you haven't heard it, but Gunna got it's like quintessential mumble rap. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't understand everything he's saying.
Yeah.
But the lines that I like, it's cool because when I do understand, like I've heard things second and third time around, and I'm like, oh, I didn't catch that the first time because I didn't understand what you were saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he got lines on there.
Yeah.
And he plays with melody a lot more because he's a sing rapper. You know what I'm saying?
That makes it interesting.
It makes it interesting.
That's why
You know
I like
what
Lil
I'm saying?
Baby. Yeah.
And he's got a lot more songs on his album that I would listen to, G.
Yeah.
Like, some of the songs like, but there's some songs that's like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm kind of feeling this. Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh. And let me just say this real quick, public service announcement, G. Real quick public service announcement, which I probably said before. You know what I'm saying? But all you cats that's not feeling these new cats, that's not feeling these new artists, and the wave of what you feel is whack rap or whatever because they're not doing what you're used to. Good music is good music. You know what I'm saying? No matter what they talking about, there's cats that listen to rap and want bars. And I understand that. But for me personally, I listen to music as a whole. If the tone is good, if it sounds good, it's good. You know what I'm saying? People, like, I used and this changed for me in college. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to be like, man, 3-6, whack, Cash Money, whack, all of that's whack. You know what I'm saying? I'm not checking for it. But I couldn't deny 3-6 got hits. 3-6 got songs that I like. When it hits my ear, the tonation and things in it sound good. Mm-hmm. They affect me. I like it. It sounds good.
Makes you want to move, yeah.
And there's songs that Gunna does, there's songs that Offset does that I like. And it sounds good. Am I going to turn my back on it because they not super rapping like a J. Cole or a Kendrick or a Nas or a Jay? You know what I'm saying? It sounds good. The tones in it, the musicality of it is good. Whether they super rapping or not. You know what I'm saying? And I've said this before, but bro, Gunna got some joints, G.
He does, yeah.
Gunna got joints, G.
Man, forget people's opinions, man. You have to understand where people are coming from. You know?
But
I
look at music as a whole. If it's good music, not looking at what they're saying, if it's good music, then it's good. If it's whack,
But see, that's the problem in the context.
And you rap it off beat and all this other stuff, and it's whack. That's not really that
in the
good.
context of hip hop, people will some purists
It's all subjective.
it's very subjective. Some people will always look at it from that vantage, and it's not ever going to be anything you can do about it, man.
Yeah, man.
But to me, like I said, to me that's all nostalgia, because when you think about the 90s, okay, so like Offset, all these guys
Let
rapping,
me say, man,
all
hey,
these guys.
His album about to drop, man. It
Yeah.
needs to drop, G.
It'll be
You
dropping
got a
within
joint
the
on
next
there
couple
called
weeks, yeah.
Back to Nostalgia.
Everybody's these guys sound the same, true, but everybody in the 90s in general sounded the same as well. And what I mean is they rapped. What I mean is that
on the coast.
okay, yeah, but what I mean is that everybody rapped a certain kind of way, 4-bar punch, setup, so on and so forth. Nas and Jay was a little different, but they still rapped similar. Pac, all these guys rapped like how you rapped in that time.
True. In that time, yeah.
If you was born in 2000, then you would be listening to this, because all these guys are rapping similar. You just don't respect it or like it because it's not what you're used to. You're used to only hearing something this way. I can't stress that enough, man. Like, I get it though. I get it. But when you think about the East Coast in the 90s, sure there was a little bit of differences and whatnot, but it's similar. You know, 4 bars, you punch at the end of the bar, set up, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And in a sense, what I'm saying is that basically things will evolve always. Rock in the 50s sounds different than the 60s, than the 70s, than the 80s and the 90s. And hip hop is still, compared to all those genres, a baby. This shit is 40 years old, 50 years old, man. Who knows what it's going to evolve into? You know what I'm saying? Jazz the same way. Jazz now don't sound the same as Duke Ellington, my boy.
So with that said,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's evolving, right? Is there anything? I don't know. It's hard for me to even ask a question, because I like where rap is. You know what I'm saying? I like rap. I like rap music. I accept it in any form that it comes. You know what I'm saying? There's artists that I like. There's artists that I do not like.
Yeah.
There's artists
for sure.
that I think are whack.
Yeah.
But there are artists that I really think have something to give, G. You know what I'm saying? And people get on me about, Travis didn't have the best rap album. Yes, he did. But
To me,
he ain't
did.
rapping.
So here's the
He ain't
again,
super rapping.
I can't stress this point enough, man. Is my point is that this guy right here that's rapping is rapping like how everybody raps now, because this is what it sounds like now.
True.
Things will evolve. Do you guys really want people to rap the same way for 70 years? What genre doesn't evolve?
Yes. Some people would say, yes.
But that's their problem. Your parents think you should raise your children the same way they raised you. And then their parents probably think that, you see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
everybody thinks that the
times
way
are
that they
different.
do things is the right way, is what I'm saying. Nas, Big, and Jay all rapped a certain way that was similar. But that was of that time. And people think that that's the way you do it because when they was 13, 14, 15, whatever the case may be, that's what they was listening to. But those guys weren't even rapping the same way African Bambaataa was rapping. Nor anybody else that came before them. It had evolved. And now it's going somewhere else.
It's going somewhere else. And a lot of people feel, though, that it's going down. Like, it's in a downward spiral because they're not rapping lyrics. They're rapping about nonsense. They're rapping about jewels.
But the problem,
They're
here's my
rapping
problem
about
though.
your bling.
This is my problem though. Everybody is not. Just like at
That's
they
true.
times, everybody wasn't. Listen, learn how to use your phone. I can't stress this enough. 2018 was one of the best years ever because of the landscape and the differences within hip hop that you can get.
It was a lot.
You had a J. Cole. You had a Travis. You had a Crisis in Elzai. You had a Evidence. It was a lot of music that dropped. It's not anybody's fault that you guys can't go to the store and go pick up CDs or somebody isn't telling you what to listen to. You got to do some research, man. It's a lot of different flavors and tastes that come out nowadays. It's not all Gunna. Boogie is rapping. Go listen to him. If you ain't heard him yet, go listen to him. It's what you might like. It's introspective. It's conscious at certain points. It's popping at some points. It's a good.
Yeah, but even you know what I'm saying. Even if you like a rap purist and like lyrics,
that's nostalgia. Sorry, because it wasn't built on that.
But you can't deny it wasn't built on that.
It wasn't. That's what I'm saying.
It was built on.
In the 90s, it came to that.
It was on.
In the 90s, it came to that. So that's what we think it should be.
But you're right about that. That's a big one.
Of course it is.
That's a big one.
I'm not lying. Debate me with facts. Like, give me something different. Tell me that Bambaataa and all these cats that started this culture was trying to make you think with their lyrics. They wasn't. They was trying to move a crowd.
They were trying to move
Period.
Ooh, that's good. And that's not even going to speak to the people that need
I don't
to hear
care.
it, G.
Because
That's
look,
not even going to speak to the people.
what's
that
crazy
need
is
to
that I'm
hear it,
saying
G.
all this, and Pop's playlist is heavily conscious and thought-provoking. But that's me. I can't dictate what this guy does. He's not me.
True. But that don't make him less.
Exactly. He doing what he do.
And people feeling it. And he got a fan base.
Or people feel like he should be silenced.
See that, and that's where I disagree with it. Like, there's a lot of whack rappers that a lot of people like.
But think about it. In '98,
I don't hate
you
on
probably
them,
was
though.
like, get this Cash Money crap out of here, G.
True. And I realized the error of my ways in college, G. I realized the error of my ways in college, G. I'm like, bro, some of this I like, G. I can't deny that. There are certain things that I like. You know what I'm saying? I like Gunna. He's making me a fan, G. You know what I'm saying? I might check out. Like, I was at, shout out to my girl Stacy, man. I was at her birthday party last night, G. And I heard some stuff from Gunna last night that I had never heard before. And I liked it, G. Naturally. He wasn't super rapping or nothing, no super lyrics, but that's not what he do.
It's not.
You know what
But
I'm saying?
you can still
He
get that
plays
now
with-
if you want it, though.
With melody, you know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't on that. Like, and I hate to even have to preface it like that, you know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't talk about. He got a different. He got a different lane.
Yeah.
He sing rap.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And he does what he does. You know what I'm saying? And some of it is good, G. You know what I'm saying? I like it. You know what I'm saying?
my thing with that is that I'm also
What's
not.
wrong with that,
I'm
G?
also not opposed to subgenres as well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, again, this is very new, people. Hip hop is very new. Who knows? Who's to say that 10 years from now this won't be? There is no rock. There is classic rock. There's soft rock. There's hard rock. There's punk rock. There is different kinds of rock. But rock is damn near 80 years old. Who knows if that hip hop won't branch off into different.
It already has started.
We just don't have names though.
See, they be trying to give them names like mumble rap.
See, but that's
That's dismissive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I've been saying that for a long time. Like,
I'm cool with trap. Cause it is. I'm cool with if certain people are trap and if you want to consider that a subgenre within hip hop, that's fine.
yeah, but see, that's the thing. Like, people call it trap, and it's trap music, but that's not considered derogatory.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Mumble rap is.
Yeah. Anyhow, as you can see by how the length of time that we've been talking.
We've been talking for a minute.
We've been talking for a minute, and we're a little. Oh yeah, but if you're in the Chicagoland area, or in the Midwest, and you're an artist, or if you're a beer person.
Oh, true.
You know what I'm saying? Hit our inbox or whatever. What is that thing called? Yeah, inbox, whatever. I don't know.
You hit our inbox. Anyway, you get DM us.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Direct messages. I'm
Yeah,
old.
right.
DM us. You know what I'm saying? And then let us know, man. We're trying to set something up. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to expand the brand and hip hop and beer overall. So, Beers and Bars. We done drinking. So yeah, there's that.
Peace.